Hello, this is your work for poetry about somebody called Ruby Bridges. Use these slides to help you. You do not need to do all of the following tasks in one go. You can do them a couple of tasks at a time. So task 1, LC, is can I write about what I can see? Task 2, LC, can I plan my own poem? So we're going to be planning some poetry in these tasks. Task 3, LC, can I write my own poem? Task 4, LC, can I perform my own poem? Task 1, can I write about what I can see? What can you see here in the image? I want you to use adjectives, those are describing words, to describe what you can see. Write 5 sentences. Here is an example. I can see men who are wearing shiny badges. Pause the video wherever you need to. Now look at this picture. Write about what you can see now. What is different about this picture? Pause for as long as you need to. Did you notice that it said school? The little girl in the picture is called Ruby Bridges, and she was the first black child to go to a certain school in America, which until then only allowed white people in it. Many people were unhappy with this. Some parents actually took their children out of the school. Until then, black people went to one type of school and white people went to another type of school. So imagine how scary it must have been to go into a school where some people were angry just about you being there. Imagine how different you would feel. And that's the end of task 1. Task 2, LC. Can I plan my own poem? So today we're going to plan a poem. I'm not writing the poem, just planning it, getting some ideas down. This piece of poetry is going to imagine that you are Ruby going to a school on your first day. Think, what can you hear, smell? How do you feel? What's it like? Here are some examples of poetry for you. Pause the video for as long as you need to. Now you're going to plan your own. Use the next slides to help you. Think about what you can see, what you can hear, what could you touch in the classroom, what could you feel? Use your senses, write those down in your book. This plan's going to help you write your poem. Once you've done that, that's the end of this task. Task 3, can I write my own poem? So in this task, we're going to use our plan to actually help us to write our poem. Here's an example that you may want to use in your own book. Can you come up with your own words? I've taken the words from the poem examples, which you can rewind and look back at, and you can fill in your own words. As I strolled instead of walked, as I moved, as I walked is fine, but maybe you could think of a different word. Through the crowd, with the, who was I with? Well, it says they were marshals. You might want to use police. It's up to you. How did you feel? What was your body like? Was it as stiff as a statue? So think about that and use my guide to help you. I've put this in just to help you. Some more help coming up. Again, you can take my words and you can change them. You can put it in your own words. How could you describe the school? I put huge school doors, but you could put anything. Huge gates it could be. What does your heart pound like? Think about things that pound. I put a drum. You could change it. What are the things pound? Boom, boom, boom. Hammers, maybe. Once you've written your poem, your next task is coming up. Task 4. Your LC is, can I perform my own poem? What I'd like you to do for this one is record a sound clip of your poem on Seesaw and send it to us. I'd love to hear it. I can't wait to hear from you, and I hope this guide helps you. Goodbye.